You are welcome to this channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe in the news today. PDP will continue to lose. Who said this? It is the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has said the PDP, People's Democratic Party, will continue to lose if the problem in the party are not resolved. Wike equally described the defections going on in the party as embarrassing. He said he foresaw the crisis in the party long before it started. The minister stated this on Friday during his monthly media parley in Abuja, insisting that everything he said about the PDP has come to pass. He said, right from day one, I said it, that with what is going on, if it continues to go on, PDP will continue to lose. Things are not done properly, and we will regret it. And that's what it is today. It's very embarrassing. One of the governors was the chairman of the convention committee. It's very embarrassing. Even though I know they were all playing games, I said it from the beginning. There's nothing I said that haven't come to pass. Tell me one. That was the submission of Nyesom Wike, the immediate FCT minister, talking about PDP. This particular minister is a member of the People's Democratic Party and is currently working with the ruling party, serving under the ruling party as a minister. Well, he got to that office by the reason of his, cooperation with the ruling party while the incumbent president was still contesting to become the president. And he had to work with 5 other governors as at then in 2023 because he was the former governor of Rivers State, and he had to agree with them. And what was the bickering that was going on in PDP? Why were they having issues and he decided not to support his own candidate from his own party? The major reason is the fact that there is an unwritten agreement in Nigeria about power shifting from the south for 8 years and it goes to the north for 8 years. And the president that was supposed to leave office at the end of 2023 then happened to be late President Muhammadu Buhari, who is from the north. And the onus lie on the PDP party then to field candidate from the south. But unfortunately, as far as Wike and his course is concerned, the party, threw the ticket for presidency open, and the ticket went into the hand of a northerner, the person of Waziri Adamawa and former Vice President Waziri Adamawa Atiku Abubakar. And as a result of that, it means that if Atiku Abubakar should win 2023 election, it means power will be staying in the north for 16 years at a go. And to a large extent, it's going to be like, robbing the south. And of course, it will bring back to memory how the military junta were being in power, and it has been northern military officer that has always been head of state, military head, and the likes. We can only mention of one from the south, which is the former President Olusegun Obasanjo then. And since they removed Aguiyi Rosie and Igbo man from the east then, we've been having many from the north, the Yakubu Gawan, the Muhammadu Buhari of this world, the Muritala Mohammed, also the Abacha, and we also have Babangida. We have them, Abdusalam Abubakar. All of them are from the north, showing that if we look at holding to power, leading Nigeria, whether it is military or democratic governments, more have been from the north. And immediately we assume the democratic dispensation, we should give room even for equity, for fairness, justice, and understanding. The power should go to the north for 8 years and return to the south for 8 years, except for some unforeseen circumstances that they had to, invoke the doctrine of necessity when power was in the north and the northern candidate, that's the then late Umoru Musa Yar'Adua, died in office. So, by the reason of our constitution, there cannot be vacuum. So, his vice president then now became President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, had to take over power to now complete the term of the northern, people. And then he came in again for another thing. He was voted, then he had to spend 6 years. And after that, power returned to the north, because it is as a result of the unforeseen circumstance that the power shift to the north was cut short. But immediately after the southern man finishes his own term, power went back to the north. And since North has, enjoyed power for 8 years, it's expected that power should return to the south. But unfortunately, the power didn't come back. And for the likes of Wike and his own cohorts, the G5 in PDP, they decided that power must come to the south, and they supported a southern candidate in the person of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and that was why they were able to, he was able to be even in the government of the current administration, the APC government. So now in his media pally, he has to give this little rundown I gave and download, making people to understand that immediately PDP began to walk that route of not allowing power to come down to the south and stay in the north, of course, is going to warrant or bring about the situation that is on ground, meaning that they will continue to lose. At least we've seen that in 2023, PDP lost. Even in 2019, PDP lost. And I think from the way Wike is talking, PDP is still going to lose come 2027, because he believes that they refuse to do the right thing. They are not dotting all the I's and crossing all the T's. All they are doing to a large extent is still going to be, using the same formula, and they are going to arrive at the same answer, which is losing and failing, woefully again. But then Wike seems to be basking in the euphoria of the loss of PDP. And I think to a large extent, it has become a clog in the wheel of the progress of that party. And it's like a bone even in their throat that is very difficult to remove. Unfortunately for the people in PDP, he has succeeded in sitting his own cronies, his men in that party. And I think to some extent, he is working by proxy for the ruling party. That as long as Nyesom Wike is in PDP, there's no go ahead, there's not going to be a way out for the PDP. And also, unfortunately, those who are, handling PDP currently, they succeeded in not being able to bring that cohesion, even for the party to stand together, and the people of the party itself. Some of them have left, and then I think what one of them said the other time was that what remains is a caricature, a skeleton of the party. And if that is the situation, of course, Wike's prediction will continue to come to pass. EDP will continue to lose from time to time. But then they can still salvage the situation if they can muster the energy and be bold enough to suspend Nation Wike, even though he has preempted them and gone ahead of them to the court, and court has even given him a leeway that he can't be suspended. So I think he knows what he's saying by, perpetually saying that they will continue to lose. But let's keep our fingers crossed and see how they will wriggle out of his stronghold. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe to this channel. Thank you.